Brilliant.
How you doing, Heulwen?
Not so bad, love. Just... having a nice hot cup of tea. Thought I ain't a postman.
Postman's been and gone, love. God, I remember the days when we was lucky to have a nice hot cup of tea in the morning.
Aye, or even a cold cup of tea.
Without milk or sugar.
Or tea.
Used to have ours in a crack cup and all.
Oh, we never had no cups. We used to have to drink out of an old, rolled up Western layer.
Well, the best we could manage was to suck on a wet corner of our man's penny.
But you know, we was happy in those days, though we were poor.
Aye, we was happy 'cause we was poor. My old mam used to say to me, "Money don't buy you happiness, Cariad."
Aye, right she was.
We was happier then, and we had nothing. We used to live in this tiny little cottage with great big holes in the roof.
Cottage? You was lucky to live in a cottage. We used to live in one room. All 15 of us, no furniture, no nothing. We used to have to huddle together just to keep ourselves warm.
We never had no roof or nothing, mind, but it was a palace to us. We used to get woken up every morning by the next family coming home from the mine, and it was their turn to sleep in the house.
Well, when I say it was a hole in the road, it was only covered by an old tarpaulin.
Well, we was evicted from our cottage and all. We had to go live in a cardboard box. All 23 kids in one box.
You was lucky to live in a cardboard box. There was 50 of us in a carrier bag in the middle of a field. A carrier bag? Aye. Little as what it was. Used to leak when it rained and all.
Well, we lived for 3 months in a cave. We used to have to get up at 6 o'clock in the morning and shoo out the sheep. And then we went down to work, down in the mines, for 20 hours a day. 10 pence a week. When we got home, our da would make us give him our wages and send us to bed with no dinner.
Sounds lush. We got out of the carrier bag at 6 o'clock in the morning. We had to clean the street, eat a handful of grass, work a 20-hour day down the mine for 5 pence a month. And when we got home, our da would smash us to sleep with his bed, if we was lucky.
Of course, us lot had it tough. We had to get out of the cave at 4 o'clock in the morning and lick it clean. We would get a bit of rock to suck on for the rest of the day, and then we went to work down the mine for 24 hours a day. And when we got home, our da would chop us into pieces with a knife if we said a word to him. Right. We
used to get out of the carrier bag in the morning at 11 o'clock at night. We used to work down a collapsed mine
corner for the privilege of working there. And when we got home, our dad and our mum would kill us and bury us in a field. and you try and tell the young people of today that we had it hard, and they won't believe a word we say. They won't. Oh, well, see you then. Bye then, love. See you at bingo.